What up, though? You already know how it goes. Smash like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment, you dig. Got these boys, boss your lane. Be down there in the link. Make sure y'all check out that new Facebook link too. I'm trying to monetize on that thing too. So make sure you just drop a like on the page. I'll be updating it every day to get it up and running fully. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Let me tell y'all a story real quick, real quick. While I'm out here on break, gotta feed the streets, you dig. I'm gonna tell you about the sham, this Gay Boy Mafia. Check this out. It's a long story. Pay attention to details. So it's this one homie from Flint named D. D had got into it with the Flint homies because he wanted to be a blood, and a big homie from the blood. I mean, not the Bloods, but a big homie from Flint named Project. Everybody know Project. Everybody know Project in Flint. He a real demon, I guess. So Project was mad at D for wanting to be a blood, and not only a blood, he wanted to be a Detroit set of blood 82. So he like, man, if you want to be a blood, which is weird, but if you want to be a blood, why don't you be, Pyru? We got a Flint homie over there who headed Pyru's on the blood tip, and somehow that turned into an argument. So he ended up spitting on him or spitting at him, and basically punking him. And D ended up locking up, saying he didn't feel safe, so on and so forth. He was D a real dedicated guy to whatever he believed in, but I mean, his heart sometimes questionable, and I mean, he was real hurt by the situation that another Flint big homie did that to him. Now, people take advantage of D-Ray because he's so ready to go or whatnot. He another one of them people like my big homie, Sanders Hill. So, anyway, he ended up coming out the hole. Like, you know what? I don't want to be in here no more. I'm going to redeem myself. And he was trying to get back in good graces with his people. So, it's understandable, whatever. It's prison. So, he come out the hole. He find out this guy named DX, which was a former vice lord, but he got put out the vice lords because of homosexual allegations. So DX, I guess, was talking about him, and the Flint guys told him, and then they kind of like egged him on to do something about it. So it's sanction time. Once again, me and Rail together, and we go upstairs and sneak out, our rooms to go see the action in the day room. So DX, they talk to him, and as he walk away, uh, D, Flint D, socking, dropping, and D a short guy, he about 5'6", and DX about 6'3", but he whooped him. He caught him off guard. You know what I'm saying? And beat him up pretty bad. Now, DX was messing around with this guy from Kalamazoo. They called him K-Zoo or Rainbow Zoo. He part of the Gay Boy Mafia. He effeminate, homosexual. This dude about 6'5", a nice solid 300. It's like he ain't sloppy, but he weird. You could tell he got a little breast, and he was just kind of. It wasn't a sloppy build, but it was a weird build. I ain't never seen a guy like that, right? Anyway, so he mad about it. He pissed that this happened to him. He on Sanchez. He didn't know it was going down. He mad as boo, went to the hall, got beat up and jumped. So we in the bathroom talking about it. Guess who come? Rainbow and this other guy from the Gay Boy Mafia. Now, let me give you some backstory on this. Let me give you some backstory on Rainbow. Rainbow, they tried to jump Rainbow in the yard, I would say a month or two prior to this situation happening. So they sent two bloods at him. Two bloods at him. He beat the brakes off both of them. He dropped both of them probably 4 times a piece. And another guy tried to jump in and he put the hands on him. He was bobbing and weaving, moving, doing MMA kicks to the leg. Damn near knocked the dude kneecap out of the socket, man. I'm talking about he beat these guys. Now, I don't heard stuff about him stabbing people, doing things like that. And the other guy he had with him, I heard about him stabbing people. He can't really fight, but him stabbing people, whatever. Matter of fact, his name was Shot Town. Shot Town. So we in the bathroom talking about it. He approached us like, "Hey, y'all talking about my man?" We like, "Nah." I see him approach Real, and he asked him again, like, "Is you in here talking about that? Did you egg that on?" Now, Real a big dude himself, and Real be ready to go at any moment's notice. But I seen Real eyes get big through them glasses. He got the big old steak glasses he got, and he kind of back up, like, "Nah, man, we ain't." So when he asked me, I say the same thing, like, "No, I ain't talking about that. I just said something happened in the day room. I wasn't saying he got beat up or nothing like that." It wasn't nothing like that. He got the look. He got shot time behind him. We don't want no smoke with him this day. We don't want no smoke. And see, another thing is too, in prison, if you get beat up by a homosexual, a feminine homosexual, you will never hear the end of it. Even if he got a, even if it was a tie, you get into a fight with a homosexual, you don't whoop him, you're never gonna hear the end of it. And even if you do get in a fight with him, they're gonna be like, why was he fighting you? What was y'all doing? What y'all had going on? You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of weird stuff behind it, especially with the young dudes. They, especially the blood homies, they don't stop joking. I remember one time I was in a day room and I was explaining the story. I said I beat him till I seen the white come. I was talking about the white meat in his head, right? So one of the homies like, what you just say? I said I beat him till I seen the white come. He, what you mean? Wait, what you mean by that? Like I beat him till I seen the white come, bro. Like what else you want me to say? And everybody just started laughing. And I'm like, oh, I get it. I ain't never, ever hear the end of that. That was crazy. I never, ever, ever heard the end of that. You don't want to get beat up by a homosexual in prison. So that's the day they came and checked us, and we just bossed down. I ain't want no problems with them. I ain't want to come back later with no knives or nothing like that because it'd have been crazy to go to war with them. You know what I'm saying? And then if we on the losing end, all your respect out the window for a while. It's temporarily suspended. You're going to catch every joke while you in a hole, and when you get out, and when you go back to the hole the next time, it's going to be a good month or two, because in prison, the same jokes and conversations is recycled over and over and over. It really ain't nothing new to talk about. It's prison, so people going to explain the same thing a different way 20 times a day. But peace and blessings be to y'all. Make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram. Make sure y'all check out the link. I'm gonna drop it in that joint. More merch coming on the way. Like my own, this little endorsement thingy I got going on with the homie, Boss Alini. I'll be at y'all. Peace.